Welcome back to the YouTube channel of the Windsurf Coach. It's great to have you back on the channel. Today I have something new for you. It's the brand new Naish Atom 7.0 light wind wing. It's not in a bag yet, not the official bag, so it's only in plastic. It just arrived. Of course, a carrying bag will be supplied with the Atom, but at this moment it's so early, the bags are not ready yet. Let's unroll the wing and see what it is. It has handles, two pretty long hard handles, a sturdy neutral handle with a knuckle plate. There are two sub-type high pressure inflation/deflation points, one for the leading edge, one for the strut. Inflation pressure for the leading edge 7 to 9 psi and for the strut 8 to 10 psi. As you can see, the wing has quite a thick leading edge and has quite a deep profile with a pronounced dihedral or V shape for stability. The outline of the wing looks very compact for a 7.0 and it feels already quite powerful. Even though it's quite a big and heavy wing, it feels light on the neutral handle. The two long hard handles are spaced pretty close together, so it feels almost like one continuous boom. Two windows on each side for safety. And the wing is very well balanced. On each side there's an extra side strut for stability of the profile and two anti-flutter mini battens. Those extra side struts make it possible to make the wing so compact and still maintain a good profile. For this ultra light wind session I brought a Hover 105 crossover from Naish and of course my trusty F4 foil. For today I am using the F800 front wing and a 190 back wing, so that's pretty small for those extreme light wind conditions. In conditions like these you need to work hard to get up to foiling speed. The reason for that is at first you have no apparent wind, so there is almost no speed. You have to generate your own and that's hard work. And you can feel that it's a big and a bit heavy wing compared to the things I'm normally using. But the good thing is that it makes it pretty easy to get going, and once I'm going it will keep gliding. It provides enough power to keep me going even with that small front wing. That compact outline also challenges you to do something extra and not just cruise around. But if you just want to cruise around, it provides enough power to keep you flying all day. If you look at the track angle compared to the wind waves, you can see it's easy to go upwind, and that's absolutely a big plus compared to those older light wind wings. The feeling in transitions is very natural and I'm not missing the boom. If you take a good look you can see that the handles are placed quite near the strut, which gives the wing more of a direct feel. Looking at the trailing edge, I didn't notice any flutter during this session. For this light wind session I didn't use the maximum pressure for the strut and the leading edge, which you probably will want to use in higher wind conditions, as that will give you more stability. I like to reduce the pressure a bit in lighter winds, as then the wing becomes a bit more flexible, which I like for pumping. If you are a heavier rider or the wind is marginal in the place where you live, then this wing will be a nice addition to your quiver. But what if the wind gets stronger? I've changed the board to a 6-foot Chimera and let's pump up the wing to the maximum pressure, which means 9 psi for the leading edge and 10 psi for the strut. Wind will be gusting up to 20 knots. These are the conditions in which the wing really comes into its own. It is so stable and predictable that you can do anything with it. No matter how strong the wind will get, it is controllable. Well, it's time to share my thoughts. It looks nice, absolutely stunning colors. Once you see this thing in real time instead of just on video, you will absolutely appreciate the flashy orange. Those extra struts make the wing extra stable and at the same time allow you to reduce the wingspan. I absolutely love the handles. At first I was a bit skeptical as they look old-fashioned, but in practice they come very close to the performance of a boom. It just feels natural. Of course, I tried out every possible aspect of the wing. The stability of the wing is fantastic. The leading edge can be pumped from 7 to 9 psi. Today I used 9 and the strut from 8 to 10, and I used 10. That makes it absolutely very stable, and I can appreciate it in conditions that I had today where the wind is gusty and sometimes very strong. Of course, I've not only been cruising around, I've also tried the transitions, and of course here you can feel the extra wingspan and you can feel the extra weight as it's just a big wing. It's a 7.0, but due to that smaller wingspan it still handles amazingly well. It gets you up early and it remains stable when the wind picks up. One of the downsides of those older light wind wings was that you had to use a really large front wing on your foil to track upwind. With this wing I did not have the problem. It was easy to use on all points of sail, and I was using an 800 front wing and a 190 back wing, which is pretty small for a 7.0. Should you buy it for freestyle? Of course not. Yes, I played around with it a bit and that was quite fun, but actually, if I want to do some freestyle moves or whatever, or snappy turns, of course I would choose a smaller and lighter wing. Should you buy it if you want the maximum out of your time on the water? Absolutely yes. I really do hope you liked this video about the Naish Mota. If you did, of course, please leave a like and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I will see you on the water.